Celebrations to mark the new year continue today with the 25th New Year's Day parade through central London. Thousands of performers from all over the world are taking part in the event, which raises money for London charities. Let's go to our correspondent Greg Wood, who is there for us now. Greg.
Yes, Tim, I'm on the edge of Parliament Square, which is the ending point of this parade. For the past hour or so, we've had a constant stream of marching bands, mainly from US high schools and universities. You can probably hear one behind me at the moment. Floats from the various London boroughs, double-decker buses, Pearly Kings and Queens, clowns, you name it, it's been in this parade today. In total, 8,500 performers. As you mentioned, this is the 25th anniversary parade, and with me is Dan Kirkby, who's the Director of Communications for the New Year's Day Parade. Welcome, Dan.
Good afternoon.
How does this compare with the event that launched all this 25 years ago? Presumably it's a slightly bigger and noisier than it was then.
You could say that. I think a few hundred people marched way back on January the 1st, 1987, which was the first parade. Now we've got 8,500. As you can see behind us, we're expecting 500,000 people out on the streets today, and I think we've probably exceeded that already. And it's going live around the world. We're getting messages from Perth, Western Australia, New Mexico, right across the USA, and it's being relayed to something like 600 TV stations.
Dan Kirkby, thank you very much indeed for that. Last year, 560,000 people came to see the New Year's Day parade. They're hoping to exceed that figure this year. Back to you, Tim.
Thank you very much indeed.
We've seen some elaborate fireworks displays and various things dropping from the air, from a crystal ball to a huge flea. Not kidding, a huge flea. But daylight brings New Year's Day parade. You're looking live at London. The parade there involves 8,000 performers from a variety of nations, many from the U.S., including some popular marching bands. This is the silver anniversary of the parade. Its route will pass some of the city's most famous landmarks: Westminster Abbey, Piccadilly Circus, and Trafalgar Square.
But first, take a live look at the New York New Year's Parade. That's actually in London, happening right now. This is their New Year's Day Parade in the UK.
Well, the morning after the night before, more than 8,000 performers are gathering in central London for the 25th New Year's Day Parade. Marching bands and cheerleaders among those entertainers helping the capital celebrate the start of 2011. Sky's Amy Lewis is there in the thick of it for us, and talk us through what's going on, Amy.
Yes, we've seen some pretty spectacular scenes here, Matt. We've just seen a band go by from New York, as you say, 8,000 performers taking part this year, and there's estimated to be around 500,000 people here watching. Let's go and chat to some of them. What have you thought of all of the people going by and what you've seen?
It's so professional and such enthusiasm from the young people. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Why did you want to come?
Because I've never ever taken the opportunity, and I thought this year I must come up and see the parade.
We've seen some very unusual performers, and we've seen everything from Garfield to Father Christmas going by. What's been your favourites?
I love the Pearly Kings and Queens. I love the marching bands from New York and from Austin. Wonderful, wonderful variety.
Now, more than 8,000 performers have been welcoming in 2011 on the streets of London for the annual New Year Parade. Amy Lewis reports.
London has welcomed in the new year in spectacular style. Thousands of performers took to the streets for this year's parade.
Hello! How are you?
It was witnessed by almost 500,000 spectators.
The bands have been really good. It's nice to see, people from all the different boroughs in London and everything, so it's been really great.
It's tradition and it's lovely. And I'm here with my dad, who's 86 nearly, and he loves it. So it's just part of being British.
It's good to meet the crowds, and I meet folk from Germany, from Holland, from Canada, from America and Australia.
It was amazing. I just liked every bit of the show.
The parade was led by the Royal British Legion in tribute to its 90th anniversary. They were followed by the quintessential and quirky. The parade is celebrating its 25th anniversary and it's still growing. It is already the largest of its kind in the world, and this year the performers are representing 20 different countries. And one nation in particular, America, where parades are part of tradition. Earlier, 8 tons of fireworks lit up the sky above the Thames. But in daylight, the focus was on London. The parade's organisers say it's been the best yet. Let's hope the new year's the same. Amy Lewis, Sky News.
Good evening. Thousands of people lined the streets of London for the 25th New Year's Day parade. The event also enjoyed a huge television audience in America, where around 200 million people watched on TV and online. Here's Aisha Baksh.
New Year, 1, 2, 3! Give them a wave and a cheer as they go past.
10,000 people took part. Performers represented every London borough and 20 countries. Many of the marching bands flew over from the United States of America.
Every time I just look around, I'm like, wow, I'm in London. I'm an international drum major. I keep saying that to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm a drum major in another country. It's fantastic.
Parades are popular because they're a big part of the American celebration and culture, and we love big marching bands and big celebrations and lots of people and festivities.
Others were parade veterans.
What's it like taking part in today's parade?
I haven't missed one. I was on the first one, and I've been on every other one since.
What do you enjoy about it?
Just being part of London.
The parade started outside the Ritz on Regent Street and snaked its way around some of the capital's most famous landmarks.
I think it's a great experience, showing London at its best.
For everybody to get together. It's a day out, family day out. It's, you know, getting over the New Year celebrations.
A bit cold, but it's fun. I love the spirit, and you know, the fact that everybody here is mostly from other countries. It shows what cosmopolitan city we're living in.
This has to be the most fun and positive way to start the new year here in London. Aisha Baksh, BBC London News.